Hi, welcome to Tina's Treasured Expressions. Today we're going to be working on a recycle project, and I love doing recycle projects and upcycling anything into jewelry. In the past I've also done that as well, so be sure to check those videos out. I'll be sure to link those in the description box below. But today we're going to be working on a pair of high heels that I recycled into jewelry, and I just love the way they come out. And I'm also going to be making some more videos that go along with this series, and part 2 through 4 is going to be an anklet, bracelet, earrings, and I may also put a ring in that last tutorial, so be on the lookout for that. But in this episode, we're going to be making a choker necklace, so let's get started. I just wanted to give you a sneak peek of all the jewelry that was made from these pair of high heels, and they will be in the upcoming videos. Today in part 1, we'll be working on this choker necklace, and I made it from these pair of heels that I got from a thrift shop. After one wear, it broke, and it also had flaking leather on the back side of the heel here. But it was so pretty with the sparkles, and if anybody knows how much I love sparkles, I couldn't pass up this heel, so I decided to make it into jewelry. These are the tools we'll be using today, and here's some findings. And we also have 2 rolls of ribbon here. We have a narrow ribbon and a wider one, which is what we'll use today. So we'll need this wide ribbon clamp. And then if you were going to use the narrow one, you'd need this one. And here we have some chain. We'll be using that in future videos when we make bracelet, anklet, and earrings. The first thing we're going to need to do is take a neck measurement. Mine is 14 inches. So now it's time to disconnect the rhinestones from the shoe. So we'll just take a pair of scissors, and we're going to cut right along the side there where the metal is. And right through there, we're going to poke the scissors through, then turn it to the side, and there's a few threads that we'll need disconnected there. So now we got it loosened up, and we're just going to cut that little piece of leather off until it is opened fully through there. Now I need to take a look and see where it needs to get disconnected from this centerpiece here. So over here, we need to disconnect it from here and here. Now I'm going to turn it to the side and see where I needed to disconnect it. Now I'm going to take the pliers, grip it really tight, and twist, being careful not to break the center until it comes off. There we go. So now that's disconnected. We're going to take a look at the hole, and it's clear. So now we're going to move to the other side, and I'm going to turn it to the side and just be sure that the centerpiece doesn't get broken. So I'm going to squeeze that. I'm going to take my pliers, and I'm going to also do the same thing and wiggle it back and forth until the metal loosens. Get a tight grip on that, and there we go. Now it's separated. Now I'm going to check that hole, and there's a little piece that got left in there, so we're just going to try to pull that out. There we go. Now let's see how that looks from the front, and that looks pretty good. Now we need to disconnect the other side from the shoe. So we're going to find the edge of the metal there, and we're just going to cut right along the edge until it comes free, and now we're all set. So now we just need to open up that hole right there, and all you need to do is turn it and loosen a couple of those threads, cut that off, and now you just flip that down and then just cut off that last piece of leather just like that. Now that both sides are done, we're ready to turn this into a choker necklace, but first we're going to clean it up. Wow, that's really sparkly. I love sparkle. Now we're just going to flip that over, take a look at it, and it's kind of all flaky. So we're just going to take the toothbrush, and we're going to scrub that until all those loose flakes are off. It doesn't take that long, so you just keep scrubbing. I'm going to bring it up a little bit closer and scrub it a little bit more with the toothbrush, and then if you need to, you can flake at it with your fingernail until it's all smooth. And we're just about ready to add our findings, so let's take a look at that. And now we're going to put it down, and we're going to measure it. Right now it's measuring 9 inches, and I'll need at least an additional 5 inches, so it will measure 14 inches to fit around my neck. So I'm going to cut the first length of ribbon to 10 inches, and there we go. Then I'm just going to use this piece of ribbon to measure the next piece here for the other side, and then we're just going to cut that off. Now we're going to attach the first ribbon clamp to this end here by folding the ribbon over 1 or 2 times to fit inside the ribbon clamp. Then you just put it in there, you take your pair of pliers, and then you just push down as hard as you can, and then you check to see if it's tight. You can also put some E6000 glue in there to make sure that it's not going to come loose. I didn't today because it's holding really well. Now we're going to add our findings. Here's the jump ring, and all we need to do is open that up. And then we're going to place the ribbon necklace part that we just got done onto that jump ring. Now we're going to also grab the other part of the necklace that we cut off the shoe, and we're going to put that onto the jump ring as well. Then we just need to close that jump ring up and make sure it's really tight closed again so it doesn't rub on your clothing. We're going to rub the top of that to be sure. Now we're going to just do the same thing on the other side. So we're just going to take that part and we're going to put it on the jump ring, and we're just going to close that securely and then make sure it's tight. Now we got both sides attached. So now what we're going to do is we are going to flip it over and we're going to trim all the stray edges that are a little frayed until it has a nice clean edge. And that looks good. So now we're just going to see how this looks, and it looks pretty good. So we're just going to flip it over, and now it's time to put it on. Woohoo! Put it nice and tight around your neck and turn around. I'm going to show you how to tie it up. And just make sure when you do that it's nice and tight so it's not going to fall off. As I was tying this, I noticed that glitter was coming off and it's all over my neck. Uh-oh, no more glitter ribbon. And thank you to my husband for filming me, although I did tell you not to film my face because my hair was a mess, but this one's for you, honey. Just kidding. Anyway, I love the way this came out and I might as well show it off. So here we go. Woohoo! It's finished. Thank you for joining me. I hope you had fun and you made some beautiful jewelry. The shoes that you choose, of course, are going to be different than the ones I chose. Everything can be recycled into something new. In fact, I'm going to be having more videos coming up, recycling belts and purses into jewelry. So be sure to join me for those, and be sure to share with a friend, subscribe and like, and don't forget to hit the notification button, which is the little bell. And always love to hear your comments, and you could always email me some of the pictures on some of the projects you've done. Now I'm going to turn you on to my bloopers, which were pretty funny when I was trying to film this yesterday. I played around with the green screen, and let's just say the green shirt is not a good thing to wear on a green screen because it actually turned into a green screen, which was pretty funny. So take a look. So I'm trying to do the intro to my next video, playing around the green screen. Uh-oh, it just fell down. I hope you have fun. Thanks. Bye.